Welcome. We are back from Norway, back into America, back into 2026, back in a beautiful year of awakening, back in a time when we are stepping out of the feminine and into the masculine again. Many people can say we are kind of stepping into the feminine, but in a way, there's different ways to look at everything, and you have to kind of figure out, what is truth, and you know, it's connected to how you want to engage and what's the intention with what you're doing. So we're inside today for the first time. We've been outside. It's like literally -10 Fahrenheit, so that's like -23 degrees Celsius. It's like an empowering time to feel the spirit coming in, and that is literally what's happening this time around. The spirit is coming in, and for us to be able to kind of hold our body, we have to be able to kind of receive the teachings. The teaching is kind of what is will give us peace. So this is an offering of the teaching, an offering to realize what Christ was offering and bringing about at his time. He was literally bringing about the divine man, the honorable man. And that is where we kind of have gone through since that time. We have gone through a time after that, after the man kind of stepped into its divine role, this honorable role on earth, which was the teaching of Christ, which most of those teachings haven't really come about yet because it wasn't the time to do that. But these teachings of bringing about the man is to kind of realize that we're connected to the man and the woman, the feminine and the masculine inside of ourselves, but also external. Our physicals are male or female. And before Christ came, there was we were more in the masculine and feminine from more of a forced nature. We can claim, we can claim manhood. We can claim, and that's like a force. And then we can embody or realize manhood. And then, which is more of an intellectual phase, and then we can honor the man within the manhood, which is more kind of an empowerment and a heart connection to it. It's honoring the power that comes through, the clarity, the peace that is there. So we're moving it around. We're following the sun. It's kind of what the teachings are. You have to follow the sun. But yeah, so ever since Christ kind of brought that man, that new level of man into the reality, then it has been under attack because, everything that is new, that is elevated, that is divine will kind of, that's new and, not everybody wants it. So everybody wants to attack it. So it will start to be like they will start to kind of try to bring that person down or bring that identity down. And then you start to see like different like lineages of kind of attack of Christianity, of that lineage, which is kind of trying to be like, well, it's not true. It's not true. So they're attacking the truth. And then so many will start attacking the truth, and that's kind of been a chaos of it's been kind of a spiritual war since, in a way. And then came the Enlightenment time, where like we tried to intellectualize, we tried to claim, we tried to embody or see our manhood. So we became smart, we became intellectual, we became, so that's like we became the enlightened man, the intellectual man. But that also got attacked eventually, got attacked by people that will kind of stray from that, and they, every idea, symbol of man, that will be taken down, because there's will people that it didn't necessarily come, it wasn't ready to be received at that time. So then that the smartness, then we go and we create other smart philosophies like Marxism, like communism, like other stuff that competes with freedom, competes with the like we no, we're not supposed to be uplifted, we're not supposed to be elevated, we have to bring everybody down. So that's like there's a power struggle, and that is kind of part of awakening. You have to see the power struggle. That's why this teaching is so important. So then that kind of created all this, all that, and now we have totally just kind of eviscerated the man. That the man doesn't even, you know, we are dishonoring the man. So we are coming to that stage where we're totally dishonoring the man. Is totally just doesn't, it's not important at all. And from that is because we are at the level where we can start to honor the man again. That is happening because truly, to kind of raise into the clarity and the compassion and the kindness of the man and the wisdom of the man, you have to honor the man. So the man has to honor himself as man, and humanity has to honor a man, or a man as a man. The woman has to honor their man to truly be able to step into their womanness. That is what relationship is. It's like honoring the man. So that is kind of because the divine feminine is kind of dependent upon the divine masculine. So only when we honor the man will the woman truly step into their power, the divine feminine, the divine woman. Which, because the woman is such a divine, or like wise or instinctual being, that when they come to the divine man, they will naturally just adapt and grow and flow into their womanhood, their motherhood, their divine femininehood. So that's why we're talking about the man more, because that is more like intellectual. The masculine is more intellectual, the woman is more instinctual body. And that is where the man in the family becomes the leader, or the that honored, then the woman will follow, and then the kids will follow, then the whole family will kind of instinctually just like flow. And that's also where we step into business. In a way, in the business, everybody that is a business leader is the man. It doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man. The man is the leader. And if the man is clear and concise and kind and wise, the congregation, the employees are the feminine, the community, then they will just naturally just thrive. So every business owner, everybody is the man, everybody's the leader at certain times, whether it's to your kids, to your friends, to something you're doing, or like a work, or with family, or at any time. So there's like everybody needs to understand their level of a man. that means. Because eventually, to embody your body being, you have to become the man inside of you, be the clear, concise, purposeful, kind, unafraid. And when you raise up like this, like Christ did, then the feminine can follow. The body will just naturally align to it. And this is the teaching that we kind of, these of life, is that it's not like a do it, it's like aligning, because the teacher is the man. The man is it represents the clarity, the compassionate, the knower of the route, the holder of the flame. And then the feminine is the community around, the ones that wants to kind of connect with that. They will connect with the flame, and they will just naturally themselves be guided and flow, and naturally be uplifted. That is where the instinctual guidance, it's not like a mental guidance. It is just a guidance that just happens naturally. When you start tapping into this wisdom, into this flow, this energy, you will just gradually be uplifted and guided through your body being and into your manhood as a thinking consciousness. And the body, the feminine, the power, the energy body, the grace, that the flow that is there, the Holy Spirit that is just embodied you. And then we can start walking this world gracefully together. So that is this teaching of awakening into your man, or the man side of you, the masculine and the feminine aspect of body being, which is what I'm teaching. So if you didn't understand that I'm the teacher here. I have many names, but everybody knows me, will call me by different. And if you're here new, grateful to see you. Check out more on our YouTube. You can check out my Patreon, The Sanctuary, or I have some on Instagram, different places. And I'm looking forward to sharing more of this wisdom with you, and start letting more people come in and guided and thrive in this graceful teaching, that of Christ. So good to see you, and I will see you guys again soon. Ciao.